Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 7 of Let's Play Godcraft Adventures. So before we start this episode, I kind of wanted to show you, still haven't cleaned up this area, bad cane. How do I even get up here? I can't get up there. I need something in my inventory here to get up. Let's go over here and grab something. Here you go, some dirt, that always works. So here we go, let's go up to the roof. So I'm up to 3 MVs now. I've been doing a lot of work. I probably have enough for a couple more, which I'll probably do off screen, of course, because we know how to make MVs now, and I don't want to torture the viewers making MVs every episode. But if we go in here, ta-da, we can go and get our little e-reader. I'm just throwing it in there because it just reminds me where it is all the time. We're running at 232 years a tick now. Not only that, we have 41 UU matter, and I've already taken some out, which was 35. So I have already a stack of UU matter. Holy crap! So yeah, this episode is definitely going to have to dedicate some time into making quantum pants. And also nano armor first. I'll tell you how nano armor works on this server, what it features, and yeah, pretty much go through what we have on here. So we ban the armor, the nano chest and the quantum chest, mainly because we feel that it's a little too overpowered, which is reasonable because on a server where we offer PvP, it's kind of impossible to fight when you have just nano armor on, like or quantum armor if you have a full set on. But you can see all the resources I have here. In fact, I really should be putting these into their next form. I've also updated out my overclockers. All my machines have 6 overclockers each now. Pretty fancy. Nice speed I get on them now. It probably drains a lot of energy too. 48, 50. Yeah, so about 50 EUs a tick. Those machines, you know, start taking, which is a lot, but it's worth it in the end. And of course, I've been grabbing more rubber, sticky resin, and we got a crap load of it now. We're really prepared. So yeah, that's great. And of course, we're gonna need to macerate some coal. I think we need about 2 stacks of coal dust to create a nano set. So we'll just keep feeding these machines here. And yeah. So yeah. Even though this episode would be just a day later, I've actually mined more than a day worth. Some of my episodes, don't forget, I don't record. Like, sometimes I record maybe 2 episodes in a row. This episode was more than a day later kind of thing. So I'm kind of buffered from one of my other episodes. So even though you're watching this, I may have 10 episodes already recorded. Usually it's not quite as far, but it is in that sense kind of that far. So yeah, like in this episode, Electro's starting to slowly farm the nether place. I'll call it the nether place because I can't think here. The infernal, slowly getting the blazing rods and stuff for the fast, high-speed rail system that he's working on. And of course, he's looking for donations. So if you are looking to help him, you should probably contact him. But just to give you an idea, that's this episode where you probably won't see this episode till 3 days after he's actually starting to farm this. This is actually, I'm up early today. This is 11 in the morning. I went to bed last night really sick, so. Got a name nearby. Shoe. Shoe. Uh-oh, it's coming closer. It's coming closer. Sometimes it's hard to get any privacy on this lot. I think the next thing we're going to work on, guys, is getting a fence set up. Oh, it keeps going. Yeah, we've had more and more people coming in here and, like, going to my door and acting silly. Usually it happens off camera, thankfully. But I think it'll be time to put a fence in between my forest just to, you know, let people know this is not like a public zoo. So let's look at the nano set here. Nano. So we're going to make the helmet, the pants, and the boots, of course. And if you're using our client, we only have those 3 showing. And they're really easy. All it is the carbon plate. We've done the carbon plate a few times now. More carbon plates and more carbon plates. So it's not like a horrible, you know, sickening material. Look at that. We got something there. We got, just make sure we don't have any in. Even these chests are still unorganized in a way. Okay. So we could start doing this batch, I guess. We can go do, and then do, and do. I'm going to fire these already into the compressor. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 3 diamonds. 1, 2, 3, or diamonds. And there we go. So we just go over here, do, and do. There we go. Of course, in the picture they show you a charged one. That's why it's always white compared to that, which isn't a big difference. But you could, if you want, and let's do that for fun. Since we do have to wait anyways for the recipe, we can actually charge them ahead of time. And that way, when you do create the suit of armor, they will be fully charged right away, which is kind of cool. Saves you some time, I guess. So there we go. Let that go. Might as well keep feeding some R. There we go. Might as well pull this out of here too. There we go. All our machines are running now. Or almost all. And of course I have the reactor running. I did show you, right? Oh yeah. 232 EUs a tick. Basically without anything running over here. When there's power going right directly to the mass fab. So that's counting the 3 MVs and the reactor. So it's all, you know, helping out a bit. It all adds up in the end. I'll probably have to eventually increase my reactor. Maybe go up the next size, which is about 2.3 efficiency, and I could do about 70 EUs a tick at a safe level. After that, then you're really experimenting with some crazy designs, but I didn't really want to go to that point yet. I may consider it in the future, but I'm really not big into the whole crazy stuff anyway, so here we go. Coal dust is done. Let's do this, guys. And girls. But I think I said before, I think a lot of girls don't mind being called guys in a group sense. It's not really, you know, it's not like a butthurt thing, like, did you just call me a man? There we go. Unfortunately, I've had to ban a few people over the last couple of days. There's honeypots all over the server, not on purpose, but, you know, there's new players who start a house, who don't have gold blocks yet, or who have disappeared or vanished. And a lot of players keep logging onto our server, and even ones that have been on for a few days are stealing for these poor newbie players. Like, they completely just steal from them. I mean, that's a ban right there. I mean, you're out of here kind of thing. It's just sad that, you know, people are willing to still do that kind of stuff here. It's sad, but that's what happens when you have a public server like this. This is one of our first, but thankfully we have these protection blocks, which are gold blocks where no one can steal from you, really. Unfortunately, not everyone uses them, but for the people who do use them, they're definitely having their stuff safe. So we need a piece of glass for that one. There we go, some glass. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's that guy's name over there again. Oh, it's Wade's Love or Wade Love or something. Wade Love 1. Because he keeps dying over and over. Poor guy. Okay, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we're throwing one of you guys in there. Okay, let's back to what we're doing here. There we go. So, do, and... Oops, do. Yeah. So now we have our pants, boots, and helmet, and you can see it does a nice bit of armor there. Of course, you're missing your chest, which is a huge, big part of that. When I start out doing chests, I usually do bronze chests because I feel that they're a bit. I guess they're like iron, but they're a bit cheaper. So yeah, so we could do a bronze chest just to match up with that. Ta-da! We'll put that puppy on, and then there we go. Not too bad. Now let's look on to upgrading my pants to the quantum. Now these ones have 0 effects. If you have the chest on, as far as I know, you do get unlimited health, or you did back in the day. I don't know if you do now. I've heard rumors that you don't get unlimited protection now. Like, you can't swim in lava, you'll actually die. But you can with the quantum pants on if you had a nano chest or better on. But anyways, now we're going to work on the quantum suit, which is the quantum pants at this time, just because we don't have quite enough for the boots. And so you can see this recipe gets really heavy. You got iridium plating, which requires iridium ores and advanced alloys, and then diamonds. Oh my. Look at that. Looks like we'll just have enough anyways for making that. And then of course we'll need a couple diamonds here. Or diamonds. So we grab a couple of those. And then what else do we need? We're going to need another one of these, the Lapatron crystals. So we might as well go over here. Where's our Lapatron? We might as well grab some redstone. And then, there it is. There we go. Oh, and of course we'll need a couple chips. There we go. So you go over here. We're going to craft this. And then crafting the Lapatron crystal now. Nice. And then we could throw that one in the charger too, while we keep focusing on making the pants. So the pants, glowstone dust. Do we have a couple of glowstone dust crafted? No, so we need to make some. Look at all the gold I've gotten. Isn't that an insane amount of gold? I've had a lot of luck. It seems like I've hit a lot of abandoned mine shafts, and I seem to find a lot more gold in them. I don't know if that is a normal thing, but I'm just saying that's what happens here. Since I have a lot of these resources, I'm going to actually go right out and create a whole stack of these for the first time. I think this will be awesome, because then I won't have to really worry for now about crafting anymore. There we go. Full stack of glow dust. Yeah! Okay, next thing I want to do is iridium ore. So I'm going to need 8 of them, right? Because I have 2 pieces. So that's created by UU matter. UU matter has lots of recipes to them. If we hit U, and then you change this from carpenter to icy shape stuff, you can see these are all the things you can create out of basically thin air. I mean, literally, you can legitimately create diamonds with 9 of them. Of course, that took 9 million EUs of power. If you're playing single player and stuff, and if you haven't disabled the recycling machine, you could do it a lot faster. You can make a cobble machine and whatnot, but on a server like this, we prefer to make it 1 million EUs pretty much. Just to make it a little more legit, I guess, in a way, if you want to call it that. But as you can see, you can create quite a few little recipes here. Save you some time if you want to. And there's what we're going to make, iridium ore, which is the shape of an eye. You can even get mycelium, stone bricks, you know, all the ores. So pretty cool. So we needed 8, right? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 8 and 8. Ta-da! And now we go and make this little design here. So we're actually clicking that. Yeah, we are. Let's see if we have. Oh, do we have what we need here on us? I think we do. Do, and then yeah, that's enough. And then and to do iridium plating. And then this baby's done charging. Look at all the energy we're using. But thankfully with our MVs, well, it's raining right now, so you know, even thankfully we can turn this off if we want to suck all the energy in here. But you know, for the reactor, it's still helpful when we're low power kind of thing, if it's a bad day because of the rain. Nothing but the rain, right? Get your asses down here. Ah. There we go. Damn trolls. something we could probably get rid of too once we put fences around the lot and start lighting it up a bit. We probably get rid of most of those guys. So here we go. And oh, we forgot machine blocks. No problem. 1 2 1 2. There we go. Machine blocks. There we go. Put that crystal up there, and we need my pants off. Ooh. Take those pants off. There we go. And then ta-da! Quantum suit pants. So there you go. So the default binding for activating these are usually control. Usually you're gonna have to fix because you got the zoom camera set on that. For mine, I've set it to actual 0 on my mouse button. I have a middle, not a middle, but these side buttons. And the middle side button, mine is my activate. So this is what happens when you use a quantum suit. You move about, I think, 3 times faster than normal, which is really awesome. Lets you get around easier. Lets you get around quite easier. So I can give you a little quick tour now. If we go down here, you can see I've been slaughtering some cows recently. Just traveling around. Actually doing these grief checks. I keep finding cows around the world, so you know, it helps. So if we go down here, so I went down here and I've completely, it's hard to sprint down here sometimes. You hit the side of the wall. You have to be right in the dead center. So you can see here I've been going quite far distance. We can go all the way down here. Lots of lava in this area. You can keep going. So this is basically, you know, and as you can see, I put like rails where the lava is, so you know people can use this freely without accidentally falling down and dying and burning a horrible death. And some of this is not lit up. Unfortunately, I forgot to light this up. You know, with most monitors these days, you can see in here, but unfortunately, YouTube is not going to be able to see this properly. And then we'll soon meet up with Electros and my tunnel that I created when I first started on here. And this was a whole different direction. It was about, ooh, that's weird. So if I go LB tool block, that was me, huh? And I didn't fill it in. Bad cane. Oh, I got some dirt on me. That's why you see obsidian sometimes in my chest. Where did you go? You were in here a second ago. It's still in there somewhere. It's hiding now. There it is. It's a little desync bug because it thinks like you placed it, but you didn't. But basically, that's one of our tools as a moderator or an admin that we use to, you know, log the areas. This is why you guys gotta stop. You know, some of you people who come on here and steal. We know you steal. Don't steal. You don't get away with it. It's not worth it. Really? Did I do all these? Look at this. Aren't I a horrible person? There you go. I actually think I passed the tunnel that I was talking about. But anyways, I went all the way to the end of the world, which is minus 2,000. There you go. Because right now our world's 4,000 by 4,000 in size. So that would be negative 2,000 to positive 2,000. But anyways, this just shows you I've been strip mining, and of course I go into these side caves like this. I actually haven't even touched this last one yet. It looks pretty active over here. I'm gonna have to. Oh crap! For a second, I thought I had quantum boots on, and I was gonna jump and skip that, but I didn't. Oh, also, did you notice my armor bar there? If we get people to stop talking, well, you could probably see it anyways. If you take a minute to notice my I didn't even. Boo. Anyways, my armor bar is now a half a notch higher, so it shows you it's a bit nicer. And then with a diamond chest on, that'll actually show up as full bars. I mean, you'll still take damage and stuff, but it'll show you that you're really protecting yourself, which is pretty awesome. And sometimes you can actually sprint and eat. There we go. But we go back. Oh, I forgot the tunnel that me and Electro did. You guys can use that too. See if I can find it. I think it's around, 1550, that's what it is. Negative 1550. Right And that goes all the way from my old place all the way down to, I think, 2000. And that's how Electro and I was strip mining there. And like I said, I do this strip mining, and you can see all these, you know, there's not a lot of ores left in here. And this is what I find a really useful way to yield ore. This is how I've been able to create a couple MVs and all that wonderful resources. You know, planting 20 plus of the resin trees has helped a lot. Because resin and rubber, basically, I'm usually running out, but thankfully this time around I was smart and made a bunch of trees instead of doing very few. They're right in front of my lot. Oh, I found this spider thing here. Hopefully this stays a while. I mean, it should be fine. I mean, I don't think somebody's going to be an ass about it, but anyways, it's a spider spawner. I didn't find anything exciting in there, just a couple of buckets and some string or something like that. But, yeah, anyways, so I'll probably go the opposite direction next, which will be fun. And I'll just keep mining, and I've already gone actually partially way the opposite direction. This is the opposite over here. Well, what is this? Probably me too, right? No, look at this. Minecraft user. This jerk comes down this tunnel and, you know, blocks it off for some reason. I don't have a pick on me, right? So now we all know who to hate. Minecraft user. Of course, I have no stairs here, so we gotta hippity hop and... Oh crap, get out of my way, get out of my way. Now that I've armor, these guys won't kill me as fast, but hey, now I gotta sit here and tap on them. Here, I'll poke them to death. Poke, 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 poke. Sweet. Hoppity hop hop, hoppity hop hop. Okay, so what am I gonna do now? I didn't even look what time I started recording, to be honest, guys. Getting bad at this. Let's see, recording. I started 52. Ooh, that would be kind of a short episode on you guys. You would hate me for that. Some people like short episodes, though. I can create a couple more bags. And I also created the stone version, which is the digger's bag, which holds like cobblestone, dirt, all that junk in there, I guess. What can we do? Well, you know what? We could probably just do... You know what I need to do? Some red power stuff. Let's look at alloy. So let's make an alloy furnace. Yeah, let's do that. Alloy furnace is brick. Thankfully, we actually grabbed some of that stuff here. Was that one of the episodes that we did that? We just grabbed it randomly. I was showing off how you can break that fast with a drill, and I think that's what I did. It's only 4 bricks, so that's nice. Could make an induction furnace, but I actually am not a big fan of the induction furnace, to be honest. I prefer just keeping this. It helps in a way, but I like it this way. Don't ask why, it's just how I am. There we go. So we definitely have enough brick there, probably. So we go like this, like this, like this, there we go. And then we go like this, I think it is. To that alloy furnace. So if you pop this baby somewhere, like over here, I guess. I don't actually want it right there. Let's get my drill out. Maybe right here. Ta-da! We can actually start cooking up some of this red alloy ingots. And you can actually mix. Holy crap! This shows all the recipes for alloy furnace. Damn. How did that even come up? Well, that's funny. It shows that, but I guess it shows everything as well. So we want to make this stuff here. Oh, it's showing you all the ways you can get that. It's like, I guess you can recycle old wire and create the bars again. Holy crap. It's like overload of information that you don't need. Okay, so we can use copper or iron. So, I mean, of course, I'll probably go for copper because I don't want to really waste it. My iron. So if we go like this, and we could throw some of this in here now. We could take a couple of these and keep feeding them through this furnace, by the way. Don't want to forget about that. So if you take some coal, there we go. And of course we need redstone. So, I mean, there was a 4-to-1 recipe there. So if we actually want like this, not like we actually need this much, but if we want 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the copper in there, it'll still craft it as far as I know. Actually, oh yeah, you need coal though. I was going to say, maybe I'm wrong. There we go. 4-to-1 recipe. Yeah. So this makes us a new thing called red alloy ingots, and makes us red alloy wire, which is really cool. I'll just grab this and show you quickly what they look like. Lets you do redstone wiring a lot easier. If you haven't seen this before, this is red power, most amazing little thing ever. Just go like this, there you go. This stuff climbs on the ground, it's a nice thin wire. It climbs up walls, and it even climbs ceilings. And unfortunately I can't show you the ceiling. Actually, you know how you can't place a block right there? This can climb inside of panels like this, which is quite amazing, because you can fit them inside walls. So I could turn all this into a panel wall, for example, and actually I have an example here for you guys. We did have the marble covers that we did that one episode that I actually never bothered using because I ended up taking it out. So if we go like this, for example, and say I need wiring for whatever reason, right here, let's put that there. For whatever reason, I needed wiring going like this, I could actually use this cover like this. There we go. And no one would even ever know that that wire is back there. How amazing is that? You would never know. And that's how handy that stuff is. Like, I mean, that's amazing to me. So I just break this wire and take it back. There you go. We'll just fill this in. So that's red alloy wiring and cabling. I'm actually going to stop there. I think that's enough for now for the bars anyway. So let's going to see what else we need. So I need to make something like a filter or a timer. This is when these recipes get a little complicated, because let's just say my mass fab's starting to fill up a little too much over time. So I'm going to go in here, and I know this is not organizing, but I'm just going to dump everything in here for now. It just makes life a little easier for me. I'm going to look up the filter recipe. So this is what a filter is. So it's a pretty simple recipe. This is the odd recipe here. This is gold, so that's easy. Alloy furnace, you need a silicone wafer. To make these, you need a diamond handsaw and a silicone bola, and that is created by the same machine using sand and coal. So let's go ahead and do that recipe. Let's do we have sand on us? No, so let's go ahead and grind some sand. Let's go and do that. There we go. Oh crap. That's when you're not paying attention, guys. Oh, there's my other 16. I just didn't macerate it. I put it in the furnace. Okay, there we go. So let's make that diamond hacksaw. So if you remember, that's 2 iron. That'll be 2 diamonds. We made another hacksaw, but it was this gems. 1, 2, 3, and 3 sticks. And we just go like this, and like this, and there we go. That'll help us cut it up. We have 9 here, 9, so we can throw this in here now. And this will make us one of them. Let's look at the piston here. I'm going to need some wood. God. Where's my wood? Yep, that kind of wood. And I think that's it. Oh, and cobblestone, of course. Let's grab a piece of cobblestone, shall we? There we go. So we could probably go ahead and make a couple of pistons here for our later use. You use pistons a lot, so it's kind of nice to have, you know, a couple sitting around. There you go. Might as well use that last 3, right? There we go. Ta-da! And hit space and take this all out. Perfect. Now we got this baby, and it's about to craft. Oh yeah, that's right. I was like so confused. I'm like, oh, it's all in there. I forgot that coal was, and there you go. You need 8 for the recipe. There we go. So now we're going to chop these little ball-y things up, or these silicone things, and we're going to make a ball out of it. Ta-da! And quite a few balls, 32. So yeah, you definitely have more than enough there for now. Now you mix it with redstone in the balls, I believe it is. Yep. And it will create red ones, which is what we need for our recipe. Ta-da! That is awesome. So now we can go and create this beautiful thing. We just need some gold. We got some gold bars, perfect. So now we just have to go here and go do, and a piston. There you go. And we got our first filter. So now if we take a filter and place it, say, now we can make a screwdriver and make life easier. Probably should do it for you guys anyways. I usually just throw this around like a noob until it works, but a screwdriver is a really cheap recipe. We can go like this and right click this. I believe it's like this. So if we get something like, here you go. Oops. I derp there sometimes. Like this, it should start shooting random things out of the inventory. And it'll do stacks at a time. There's another one called Transposer, and it'll do 1 at a time. So it's kind of preference there for sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this, and I'm hoping to make this work properly. So I'm just going to go like this for now. I'm going to place this here, and I'm hoping this can be taken from the side. I know it can be taken from the top, but I'm trying to do it from just the side here. And hopefully when I put, you know, that piece of red power to it, redstone, it will shoot out the UU matter, and it does. So there you go. The UU matter got shot out perfectly. So what we're going to do is we're going to automate this. Because we're going to want to. We could just go like this actually for now. Who cares? We're going to automate that and put that into a little chest of some sort. Like I'll just do a wooden chest for now. So we're going to have to figure out how we're going to automate that. And the automation process is actually not hard at all. There we go. We just need to make something called a timer. And a timer works really well. Don't abuse these timers, but this is what they are. It's basically using all redstone wiring plus stone wafers, which is just made out of smelting stone, which guess what? We just did the bunch. So guess what? We just have to resmelt that stone, and we create the wafers. How awesome is that? So all these recipes is just using stone. So we probably should take some of that stone back. Stone, redstone, red alloy, and also I need some wood. Here you go. Just use some of this wood. So just go like this, up, like this. There we go. Sticks. That's actually what I kind of meant. So we need 3 of these wire ones. So we can see that's a really easy recipe. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. The next part is going to be these V shapes. You're going to get 3 of them, so we're going to get more than enough. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! And after that, so we've done that. We've done that. These flat ones are just the ones that we've already created. The last one is this more complex one, which of course is not really that bad, which is just taking redstone torch, stone, and a wafer, and ta-da. So now we're going to take this timer and we're going to build it here. So we'll just fill in the components. There we go. And actually we missed one component. Damn it. We missed this one. Redstone torch and the thing. So we'll have to go and do that now. So let's get another redstone torch created here. And put this there, and there, and haha. Wouldn't be a good episode if Kane didn't just derp up 5 times in a row, right? There we go. And we're missing a piece, or oh no, it's right there. Ta-da! And that is a timer, guys. A timer will cause a pulse. You can see the pulsing on the ground. Actually, on the side like there, you can see the pulsing. There you go. By default, when you set it down, it sets to 2 seconds. When you right-click it, it'll set it to 5. The reason we do that is because we're trying to get people not to use these, to be honest, because they're a little too much. We can also use this to flip it around, and if you see that light go on, you know you've done it right. Of course, we are not doing something right. I don't know if we can actually have it angled like this. Let's see if it'll work on this part here instead. No. I wonder if it doesn't light up if there's nothing inside. So let's give this a try like this. Okay. So it's not going to do anything because there's nothing in here. So let's do something. Let's do a test run instead. So if we go ahead and we throw something in here. Actually, let's just do this because we don't want to screw up the UV matter anyways. We can forcefully eject. Oh, it's actually going to create one here in a second anyways. There you go. So if we put this in here now, and then let's set the timer to, I'm going to set it more than 30 seconds, but I'm going to just, for this here, I'm going to set to 30 seconds. Okay. So I'm going to just flip this around like this, and that should activate it once it gets around. Okay, let's speed it up a bit. There you go. It should turn red, and and then put the the UV matter in there. I put the 1 UV matter in there before. So now we know that works flawlessly. So now what we're going to do is, we know we're not going to make that much UV matter. So to be honest, I'm going to put this down to an even 60. Okay, so I'm going to put it to 5 minutes, 600. That is 10 minutes, more than enough right now. And then of course, once you start generating lots of UV matter, you'll turn that down a bit. Now you have an automated system to grabbing your UV matter, basically. How simple was that? And if you want to tidy this up a bit, I mean, I could have indented this into a wall or whatever, made it fancy, but I never do or care too much about that. But I mean, you could go like this, cover this part up like that, and then you can just cover this part like that. I know it's nothing super fancy, but hey, it covers up some of the wiring and the look to it. To be honest, chests themselves, after Notch changed them to make them smaller than a block, it was his fault for making them so ugly. I mean, that would all be hidden kind of right now. You wouldn't be able to see in there, but yeah, Notch is Notch, right? We could also do something like this, though. You could go like this. And then we can go like this back up top. There we go. So that's a little cleaner looking now. And that's all we have to do. Now we don't have to worry. This will automatically feed. Actually, you can't open that because of the darn thing on top of it. So no, we can't do that. I guess if we used a piece of glass or a different material, it would have worked, but whatever. No big deal. There you go. You can still open it. Nice. So, yeah, that's how you automate your UV matter coming in here. Eventually, we're going to actually really dig into this, and we'll create, we'll start using tubes and stuff, and we'll create a whole automatic factory, basically macerating or whatever. Look at this, I'll just kill him with his arrow. Stab you in the eye, punk-ass motherfucker. Cover your child's ears. Anyways, yeah, so I feel that we've really accomplished some good stuff there. We've automated the mass fab here. You don't have to worry about if you're idling here overnight or whatever. You don't have to worry about it filling up, especially if I add more MVs, which I hope to have a couple more MVs for the next episode anyways. I also, in the near future, want to automate this process of me grabbing ores and having to macerate it by hand. You guys seen that I had an auto sorting system back on the other server. I would definitely like to do that again on this server. This will make my life easier. All I would have to do is hand feed it, not even hand feed it, but throw it all into a chest. And it'll automatically go through the system. It'll automatically macerate it, use the electric furnace, everything else, sorting, blah blah blah. I'm gonna have to kill some more Endermen though, because it requires Ender pearls, and I don't have any. Actually, now we're here and talking about that, I'm gonna show you a weapon here you can create. It's the best weapon killing Endermen. Everyone should know this. It's taking silver, so just taking one piece of silver and one piece of stick. Easiest recipe ever. It makes an atham or atham or atham. Atham, we'll call it atham. And unfortunately, I don't think there's any Endermen near me. But if there was, 2-hit kill. Yeah. We'll go for a little walk anyways. There's our little sheep that we keep using, and look at he keeps eating off the ground. Those are his little marks. Cute little guy. As you can see, this quantum suit works well in water. It moves fast in it. This is one of the honey pots. So I go down here once in a while, and I check this guy's poor chest. I think he's gone, but this is what I'm talking about as moderators. Might as well show you, you know, what we do for people who don't know. It's I guess sometimes we like to hide some of what we do, but why not, you know, inform users what we do. So if you click this, I mean, Lucas took, you know, some of that. You know, this Lucas took a whole bunch of items. He put items in here because he was trying to get the good items out of here. So if we click, you know, he's taking items out. So he took 7 seed. He took 2 pumpkin seeds. He took 3020112. So he took 32523. Was that 30252? So he took tin dust. Isn't he random? So he was stealing some random stuff. He didn't even take stuff that was worth it. I don't under... It doesn't make sense. So he put in, yeah. So he put in junk, clearly. But yeah, he's taking odd things. He wasn't trying to full out steal everything. He was just being selective. I guess he was doing that trying to not be noticeable. So if, you know, if you steal, say... You know, like that, I guess you're not as noticeable, I'm guessing. Now, my name's probably going to be on those logs. Oh, maybe I'm lucky I didn't get on the logs because I didn't actually take it out. But anyways, I just wanted to show you what it means when, you know, we're actually going around. Oh, shit. Did I just take that axe from him? Or where did that golden axe come from? I don't know. Whatever. We'll just throw it there. I may have actually done that. What command did I use? Nah. There's a world edit command that we use that tool sometimes that actually works with logblock as well. And you can actually select an area to check out. But I just wanted to show you guys, like, you know, we do check. We do look into that. I found some cows here, so I may actually bring them to my base in the next episode or two. So for the next episode, I'm going to work on some more MVs. I'm going to put a fence around my plot. I may do it 3 high, and I may put a wooden half block or step or whatever on there, just to, you know, decorate it up. This is another guy's place. This was broken into. I've kind of sealed it in a bit, but it just gives you an idea. These are places where probably these guys have gone and left. Actually, this clone guy was one of these, another griefer, and actually he's banned, and then somebody else is starting to steal from him, and it's just silly. I get a headache from it, how sad some of these newbie players are, but it happens. This is what happens with all servers. That's why we invented the gold block. If you place the gold block down, no one can get into your chests and stuff. If your building is sealed, no one can get into your machines, as long as your machines are inside your building. So it's a lot safer if you know, use that practice, of course. But so, you know, no one can even say, okay, we're in my property now. No one can break this tree. No one can take these flowers, grass. No one can even take this resin from this tree. They can't touch my pumpkins. They can't open my door. They can't break through this material. I mean, that's kind of how it works. Oh, there you go. Look at that. It doesn't look as bad now. But yeah, for the next episode, I'm going to put a 2 or 3 high fence around right at the perimeter. I'm going to take this ugly thing down. I'm probably going to take this melon farm down. And maybe the next episode I can look into maybe automating some kind of food. Because I'm starting to need more food now. Maybe I'll do a wheat farm since I do have quite a few seeds anyways. And I'll show you how to make a forestry automated wheat farm, I guess. Using my power inside this house. It should be pretty relatively easy anyways. And yeah. Oh, did that guy just die again? Let's go make fun of him. Let's go to him. Rawr. Now we got my quantum sprint pants. Let's go and tap him. Let's tap him and run. See if he'll even notice. Tap. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Didn't even notice. But anyways, so for the next episode, I hope to get a couple more MVs up. I hope to clean up this lot a wee bit. I hope to plant maybe some more trees around the bordering, make it a little more forestry, and some noobs may want to get a couple trees when they first start. I want to put the fence up. I think I already said the fence. Clean things up, blah blah blah, over and over and over. Oh, there's somebody named Jane out here. Let's tap the person. Doo doo. Tap. They will never notice I tap them. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.